Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Small People Show with me, Aunty Vashti, where little voices make big sounds and we laugh, we learn, and we love. Today is Tuesday and it's Fantastic Tuesday. Today I have with me my Fantastic partner for this month, Marcus Reed. He is from our partnering school for this month, Old Harbor Primary and Infant School. He's 10 years old. He loves playing football. Interesting facts about Marcus is that he is fascinated by world history, okay, and geography, and he identifies the Bible as his favorite textbook as it has a lot of historical facts, maps, and interesting life lessons. Interesting. He's also National Math Olympiad champion. Ooh, nice. Good afternoon to you, Marcus.
Good afternoon.
And how are you this afternoon?
I'm fine.
Awesome. I'm so happy that you could join me today inside the Small People Show. How is your day going?
It's pretty good.
Okay, what did you do at school?
Well, in the beginning, we did some maths work
Mm,
about finding the area of compound shapes.
okay.
Then, after break time, we did some language arts
Mm-hmm.
and we did like synonyms and
Mm,
similar words.
mhm.
And then we finished the day off with some mental ability with some quantitative reasoning,
Okay.
which is basically like the maths part of mental ability.
Explain that part to me, the maths part of mental
It's
ability.
like using maths concepts
Okay.
and using them with your brain.
Okay.
So you actually have to think while using the maths concepts instead of just using the maths formulas and so you
Okay,
have
so
to.
give me an example.
So there's this one like
Mm-hmm.
Tony is uh Tony was 13 years old
Mhm.
5 years ago. How old will he be in like 7 years?
Oh.
You have to think about it and use the
Okay.
mathematical concepts that you learned.
And this is what you do in PEP.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Interesting. Okay. So hold on, mental ability, that's a subject at
Yes.
school. Okay. I'm trying to remember if I had mental ability going when I was going to primary school. No. It's recent that they implemented mental ability as a subject. Yeah, because I was like, I don't remember doing that. But that's how do you find that subject?
It's pretty simple, mostly because it's just like putting maths and language together.
Okay, and you already love math, right? So I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it's good for you. Well, that's awesome. Good stuff. I see that you are fascinated by world history. What about world history?
It's just that it's pretty cool, knowing about archaeological events,
So you know about revolutions and
Yeah.
World War?
Yeah.
Hello? Really? Okay. Oh, I learned that when I was in sixth form, and we had world history. I learned about world history in Cape history. And we learned about, I think that was probably upper sixth form. We learned about world history, and we learned about the revolutions, and you know about Adolf Hitler. You know about him?
Yeah.
Oh, so hold on. You'd want to pursue history as a subject for CSEC and CAPE?
I could.
Okay. And I mean with your knowledge, no. I mean you can definitely apply yourself when when you reach CSEC level and CAPE level, and your knowledge would be broader, right? Very well. And I see that the Bible is your favorite textbook. What about the Bible? What?
Well, the Bible has
Oh,
some really cool life lessons and
that's true.
stories that bring about some good qualities that you should try to adapt to and live
Okay.
your life out with.
So, you're a Christian.
Yes.
Oh, and how long have you been a Christian?
Uh,
How old are you? Oh, you're 10 years old. So how long have you been a Christian?
well, I've gone to church since I was 3,
Okay.
but I got baptized earlier this year.
Oh, and how is the journey so far?
It's good.
It's good. Nice. And do you read your Bible every day?
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa, beautiful. What do you have a favorite book of the Bible?
Maybe not a favorite
Or like a
book.
verse that you like?
Yeah.
What?
Jeremiah 29, verse 11.
And it says?
For I know the thoughts
Mm-hmm.
I think toward you,
Mm-hmm.
thoughts of peace and not of evil,
Yeah.
to give you an unexpected end.
And what does that mean to you?
It means that God is not going to do something
Mm-hmm.
that will that's unexpected or that will affect his plan for you in
Mm-hmm.
any way,
Yeah.
and that he'll help you during your challenging situations.
That's so true. His plans are to prosper us, never to harm us. Indeed. That part speaks to me a lot, that I have to remind myself, that even sometimes when things are not looking so up, and you're probably in a low season, you have to remind yourself, that his plans are to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you a hope and a
Expected end.
right, definitely. I like that. So you'd be a pastor someday?
Yeah, well, I've preached before.
Tell me what you which book of the Bible you or which verse chapter you looked on or you preached about. What did you preach about?
Well, I don't quite remember right now, but I think the topic was about the.
Is it was it this last year?
I think it was like when I was 8 or 7, so I
Oh,
don't really remember right now.
so it was for Children's Sunday.
Well, no, I go to church on Saturday.
Oh,
It was like
okay.
I think like I did it multiple times. One time I went to my auntie's church, and I did it,
Mhm.
and I also did it at church once for one like a fasting and prayer session.
I would like to see you in action. I would love to see you in action. Beautiful. You're listening to Marcus. Marcus is from Old Harbor Primary and Infant School, and he is joining me for this month. Now, we're live on Facebook and on YouTube, so you can head over there and you'll see us. And it's Edufantastic Tuesday, and it's all about math. Yes, his favorite. That's your favorite subject, right?
Yes,
And he's also National Math Olympia champion, okay? So let's get into it. So we're talking what are we talking about today?
algebra.
Algebra. What do you know about algebra?
Uh, I know about algebra. Algebra is a branch of mathematics that uses the unknown or variables
Mm-hmm.
to convey to convey different ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I like the questions because the use of the letters makes
Mm-hmm.
it look really cool.
What about the formula?
The formulas, well,
You learn them? Like you familiar with some of the formulas?
yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me pause to say good afternoon to Mommy, right? Mommy is with us. Thank you so much for joining us and for allowing Marcus to be on the Small People Show. No, algebra. Let's get into it. Algebra is a fundamental branch of mathematics that deals with symbols, letters, and numbers used to represent quantities and relationships. Unlike arithmetic, which focuses on specific numbers and calculations, Algebra algebra introduces variables, usually letters such as X or Y, to stand for, unknown or changing values.
Well, this allows mathematicians and students to describe patterns, generalize mathematical ideas, and solve problems where the exact values are not immediately known.
Definitely. Now, one of the main purposes of algebra is to express relationships using
Equations and
equations and
expressions.
excellent. An algebraic expression combines numbers, variables, and operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. For example, you have
3x plus 5.
right an equation such as
3x plus 5 equals 20.
excellent states that two expressions are equal.
Also, something to know is like an expression has no equal sign and the equation has an equal sign, which I was thought was pretty cool when I first realized it.
So go say that again.
So the expression
Right.
has no equal sign, but the
Okay.
equation does have an equal sign. So like it says
Mhm.
an algebraic expression combines numbers, variables, and operations,
Right.
such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division.
Right.
For example, 3x plus 5.
Mhm.
However, the equation has like the equal sign, which shows that you're supposed to be solving for the x. While in the
Right.
expression, usually it's just a question. Like the question that would come
Right.
before it is like, show this
Okay.
mathematical
Right.
sentence. But
The math boss is talking to us. Okay. I'm learning too. Very well. Awesome. All right.
solving
Nice.
algebraic equations involves finding the value of the variable that makes the equation true, which helps in understanding real life situations like calculating costs, distances, or time.
Right. Now, algebra also introduces the concept of functions, which describe how one quantity depends on another. A function shows the relationship between an input and an
Output
often written as.
f bracket x.
Excellent. So let's look at this example.
For example,
Mhm.
if f bracket x equals 2x plus 1, the function doubles the input and adds 1. Functions are essential in describing patterns, making predictions, and modeling real-world phenomena such as population growth, motion, and financial trends.
Right, and another important area of algebra is linear algebra, which focuses on linear questions, graphs, and systems of equations. Linear equations such as y equal
mx plus b.
produce straight line graphs and are widely used in science, economics and engineering.
Systems of equations involve solving two or more equations at the same time, allowing us to find solutions that satisfy all conditions at once. These skills are especially useful in problem solving situations where multiple factors are involved.
Okay, so we're talking a lot about algebra. So let's, based on what you said just now, break that down for us.
So, systems of equations like multiple equations,
Mhm.
and they're all in like one question, and you can calculate each of them differently, but
Okay.
there are ways where you have like a question with two equations you have to calculate, and there are ways to calculate both of them at the same time without having to do both of the equations and then add, subtract, or multiply, divide
Mhm.
the answer to the two when you can just do one. You can just do one. But usually it's a tiny bit harder.
Okay.
And
So how do you go about it?
well, usually it's interchange. Sometimes I do it
Oh, okay.
depending on, you know, time
Mhm.
or just fun. So sometimes I'll do both of them
Mhm.
and then do the operation to make this equation true, or I can do both of them at the same time and
Okay.
calculate it faster.
Oh, okay. Okay. So how did you get to love math? I have to pause for a minute.
School challenge quiz.
Oh, you've been on school time. Oh, nice. And
Yes.
you were in charge of that subject because is it that they assign subjects to?
Yes, they assign
Oh,
subjects.
okay,
So like you
okay.
would practice and they would see what subject you're good in.
Okay.
And at first that was language because I joined in grade 3.
Okay.
And first I was language but the coach was like language is too easy for me, so he made me do maths, which at
Oh.
first the math seemed really hard, but
Mhm.
there was this other guy in the quiz who
Mhm.
left the school a couple like 2 years ago
Okay.
or one, and he helped me learn the maths. And
From there on,
from there
you
on,
can apply yourself.
I helped myself get better,
Okay.
and then I
Okay.
eventually understood, you know. But sometimes in class,
Mhm.
I'm the question just seemed too easy.
Really?
Yeah.
Math is not my favorite. So
Yeah.
mommy said no too. So you teach mommy at home?
Sometimes, if she asks me to.
Mommy said sometimes, all the time. No.
Self-taught.
Oh. Okay, okay. Well, math, yeah, it's okay. I mean, we have to learn math. That's an important subject, you know. But I wouldn't say it's my favorite. But it's your favorite, and today, you know, it's Edufantastic Tuesday, and we're talking about algebra. So let's get right back into it. Now, the next one is polynomials are expressions with variables raised to whole number powers, such as x.
Squared
Uh huh.
plus 3x
Mm-hmm.
plus 2.
Very good. Quadratic equations often have two solutions and can be solved using methods like factoring, completing the square, or the quadratic formula.
Inequalities, on the other hand, compare expressions using symbols such as less than, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to, and are useful for describing ranges of values rather than exact answers.
Now, probably you're asking why we need to learn about algebra again. Like, why is this important? Well, algebra plays a crucial role in everyday life and many careers. You know, it is used in budgeting and computer programming, medicine, physics, economics, and technology.
Learning algebra develops logical thinking, problem solving skills, and analytical reasoning, which are valuable beyond mathematics. By helping us understand patterns and relationships, algebra serves as a foundation for higher level mathematics and for making sense of the world around us.
Certainly. So that's all about algebra. Do you want to add anything else about algebra to our small
Well,
people who are probably listening to you now?
I think the I think we said enough about algebra.
We did. We
Yeah.
did. So that's all about algebra. And yeah. So now I have some questions for you. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get into it. So, which letter represents an unknown number in algebra? Is it A, consonant or constant, B, symbol, C, variable, or D, equation?
C, variable.
Excellent. Which expression shows 6 more than a number x? Which expression shows 6 more than a number x? Let me give you the options. You have A, which is 6x, B, x, take away 6, C, x plus 6, or D, 6 plus x to the second power.
Oh, well. C. Because I was about to say C and D are the same answer.
Yes, very good. How you figure that out? Good. How did you come up with that answer?
Oh, well, I did it in grade 5, but what happened is like, I know that multiplication is what algebra is about. So,
Okay,
algebra,
okay,
there's not going to be any sign. So, just a
okay.
6x, which wouldn't be the 1 because you
Mm.
asked what's 6 more, not 6 times.
Oh,
And
okay,
I was going to
excellent.
say C and D are the same answer. And then I heard to the second part, and I'm like, oh,
Awesome, great, brilliant. Okay, what is the value of 4x plus 2 when x equals 3?
14.
You never wait for me to give him the options.
Right, I forgot.
Very good, you're correct. 14. Excellent. Okay. If x plus 5 equals 12, what is the value of x? I'm not going to give you the option.
7.
You just work that out in your head just like that?
Yes. That's
As a-
kind of what quiz does to me.
As a national math Olympia champion, okay? Very well. Let's go on. Which expression represents 10 less than a number m? Is it A, 10m, B, m plus 10, C, 10 take away m, or D, m take away 10? Or
D.
D. Very well. Take away our minus 10. Okay, so if a pencil costs $50, okay, $50, what expression shows the cost of n pencils? Is it A, 50 plus n, B, n minus 50, C, 50n, or D, 50 divided by n?
C.
Excellent. C. What is the value of 2x? By the way, he has no paper, no paper. He's just doing this in his brain, okay? No paper at all. What is the value of 2x minus 4 when x equals 5?
6.
Excellent. Which equation has the solution x equals 4? Is it A, x plus 2 equals 8? B, 2x equals 6? C, x minus 1 equals 3? Or D, x plus 5 equals 10?
C.
C, excellent. Okay, we're moving on. Very well, very well. If x equals 2, what is the value of x to the second power plus 3?
7.
Help yourself. Okay, solve this. 3x equals 15.
That. Wait.
Solve 3x
Oh.
equals
So I'm
15.
just supposed to figure out what x is.
Right.
Okay, 5.
Right. 5. Excellent. Now, the last. Okay, I'm giving you just one more. Which expression represents half of a number k? Is it A, 2k, B, k take away 2, C, k divided by 2, or k plus 2?
C.
Excellent. K divided by 2. Beautiful. You're brilliant, Marcos. Talk to me. For those who probably don't like math at all, what advice would you give them? How can they like
What I
this
do
subject?
is try and try again.
Okay.
And sometimes it gets discouraging, but the effects of knowing mathematical concepts and ideas brings you a far way. It helps you in certain business ideas. Many people want to become entrepreneurs and scientists, and so maths brings out a part of science which will help, if you want to be a scientist or
Yeah.
something. And sometimes I'm doing the maths and I'm like, this is super hard, but I think, and I'm like, I can do this maths. I can help myself in like exams, pep, and I continue on. And eventually it just feels like I'm doing some normal maths that you would do in like grade 5 or 6 instead of like college work or something.
Right.
So if I'm giving advice, I would say just push on. If you don't really like maths, just try not some moderately hard questions, because you can't just push yourself into the really hard ones. Do something like moderately hard, and then eventually you'll get used to it and you'll be able to move on to some harder questions.
Okay.
Which is what I did.
Step by step. Okay. Right. So practice. They should practice as well.
Yes.
Practice. Keep on practicing. Right. Very well. Thank you so much. You are high five. You are brilliant. Keep it up. Okay. Very well. Now, quickly, as we're wrapping things up, every day we have a word of the day, Marcus. And the word for today is elicit. Elicit is a formal word meaning to get, like a response information from someone. Let's use it in a sentence. The announcement of the final amount raised by the charity walk elicited cheers from the crowd. So we add the ed to elicit, right? So that's our word for today. And every day is a day, and today is National Cheese Lovers Day. So if you love cheese, this is your day, okay? How to observe this day. You can enjoy some cheese with your lunch or as a snack. You can share your favorite cheesy recipes or puns and try a new cheese pairing. Visit your favorite cheesemonger and be sure to give a shout out too, so you can post on social media hashtag Cheese Lovers Day. Right, so that is for today. And of course, we have a thought for you. And the thought for today is if we did all the things we are capable of doing, we would literally astound ourselves. Mm. And that is from Thomas Alva Edison. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Marcus, for being on the Small People Show. I look forward to talking with you for the rest of this month and keep up the good work. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on YouTube and on Facebook. And if you're just driving and listening to us here at home, wherever you are, thank you so much for listening to us this afternoon. Thank you to my producer, Tina Palmer, and to my technical support in studio, Sarah and the Chirpy One. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so catch us tomorrow for more fun. I gotta go, I gotta run. Bye, everyone.